Hey there, everyone. It's me again, and I got a little something different here. Um, I guess I'll apologize in advance for the kind of the odd commentary because this isn't really planned or anything. It's kind of out of the blue, so here we go. I guess this isn't really a how-to video or anything like that. It's more or less kind of a business card, almost kind of. Not really because I'm only just starting out, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing, I guess. And this is kind of going to be like a two-parter because right now I'm just doing the body work and hammer work, and the next part would be buffing and getting it look perfect. And the reason why that's another part is because I don't have all the necessary wheels and compounds yet. And what I mean by that is initially when I started doing this stuff, I bought a bunch of sandpaper, and while it does work, it's a lot of effort, and this is already a lot of effort. If you're gonna do any amount of work, you gotta invest in wheels and compounds and stuff because sandpaper is just it'll kill you. First of all, you burn through so much of it, and it takes so long. Like this piece here. Well, first I'll show you. I did one piece here. I did a couple pieces that were pretty much perfect to begin with. They just need to be buffed. And you can see, in the camera, look how shiny it looks, but this here is not perfect by any means. What you can't see is, because of the camera, is if you look at it in the light, I don't know if you'd be able, yeah, there's just no way you're going to pick up with the camera, but there's a lot of microscopic scratches from the buffing wheel, and probably 2,000 grit sanding scratches I can still see in there. Like I said, you can't see it at all. And, yeah, it looks nice, but it's not perfect. This is great for any show car, but for anything, concours or 100 point, you'd want something more perfect than this. And so investing in some more wheels and stuff will eliminate that. Also, like a cutting wheel like all these pieces here I got done, they're all roughed out. They just need to move on to the next step. This piece here I did initially once, and I didn't get it perfect, and I thought, I just want to see how it... This piece alone here, with doing it by sandpaper, took me about half hour to sand out about what this was. There's a big dent in this, and I didn't get it perfect, so I ended up having to redo it, but, now it is. Now it's perfect, because it's completely smooth. But, so anyways, yeah, so I just got to invest in, like I said, more wheels and compounds and stuff. So I guess that's what I got here, and I suppose here in just a second here, I'll show you how it's done, more or less, kind of, or at least me doing it anyways. I also got these over here. These were the upper door trim on that DeSoto I had, and these things, while they don't look bad, you can see, even in the camera it's hard to pick up all of the damage. Try to get in the light just perfect. There you can see it kinda. It's hard to tell, but this piece here is horrible. Especially with that screw up right there at the end. But they don't look bad, especially on the camera. But like this piece here was, I think, worse than this one here. And this here, I finally got it pretty much all the metal work done to it, and this is about 7-8 hours worth of work for what I did. Because this one here was screwed up so badly. It was warped and nearly kinked in a couple places, and yeah, it was just a mess. And this one here is not going to be any easier, but I'm going to wait on working on these until I get all my other buffing supplies, to get them to look perfect. And I think I'll keep these kind of as a demonstration piece. Like I'll have this piece here, I'll have this piece completely finished. I'd roughed out this one. This one here was like the least worst piece. Smallest amount of dents and least amount of damage. I'll have one that's, not touched. I think this one I won't touch at all. And then I'll have, one finished, one roughed out, and one, during the buffing process. So I'll kind of use this maybe as a display or something, or whatever, at least for a video, and then finish them later. But anyways, so I guess without further ado, I will on this piece here, I counted probably at least 15, 16 dents. More, you know, there's a big one. You know, you can kind of see them in the light. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Then there's a couple, you know, gouges in there too. So, anyways, I'll knock out a few dents here, just real quick, and then quick file them down, and that'll be pretty much, I guess, it for this video, I suppose, maybe. Unless I can think of something else, but yeah, I'll just quickly work on this side here. So I'll just try to set up the camera. Good enough. Probably won't be able to see much action going on, but let's see. I'll knock out that big one. There was a couple big ones here. Yeah, I'll knock out the bigger ones. Let's see, I see about 5 right here and from here to here. So I'll knock out these 5. Dirt. I think I got them pretty much out. You can see, kind of, alright. I don't know how well you'll be able to pick this up, but yeah. If you're able to pick up where I hit it, you can. I don't know if you can or not. Let me find out. There, now you can. It's hard to kind of tell because the lighting here sucks, but, you know, you can't really see them dents I hit. There, that large dent was there, and I knocked out the one I showed you earlier. And, well, actually, it's still a little bit there. I'll quick hammer on that a little bit more, and then I'll go on to filing. I actually probably have to do this to get that one there, because it's too close to the edge of the where it bends over. I'll have to eventually make some tools that can work better than what I'm doing, but this is all I got, and it works decent. Except for sometimes it tends to create more damage than what you're trying to fix. And there you go. Where that gouge was, or that deep dent, it's pretty well flattened out. So now we'll proceed to filing it for you guys. Let's see how this works on the camera, because I don't know how to look, but alrighty. Let's see. don't know if you can really see there. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's this big, huge scratch that goes all the way across. I'll quickly get rid of that too, because one dent they hammered out is right where that is, so you might as well get rid of it. Alright, it's good enough. Alright. Whoa. There we go. Right? Oh, again. Kind of hard to do this stupid thing. Focus. There we go. Right there was where that really heavy dent was, and that I got out pretty much. And you know, all throughout here, that's where that scratch was, and there was the dent there and dent there. Anyways, all that's left now to do on this is there's a few shiny spots in the middle where I filed, where you can still see them are still low spots. They're very minor on this. I got it pretty darn good. It'll just quick couple more hammering hits with the hammer will get rid of them. But then I'll file them. Then the next time I file it, should be all gone. But so anyways, that's pretty much the way it goes. You know, I just got a fine machine file here and my fancy anvil, a piece of plate steel, but it works. But yeah, so